Imagine you date someone who is suffering from a rivalrism. They get the money, they're splashing it everywhere. Hi everyone, welcome to this place where we learn, grow, and have fun at the same time. My name is Maureen, and today we are talking about singleness with marriage in mind. So if you're single and have marriage in mind, in your plans, you're hopeful, it's you I'm talking about. It's you that you're supposed to be here. So yeah, I have I call them three feathers or three areas that I want us to share in this segment. Let's get straight into it. First of all, before we get into the segment, I want us to know that in most cases, the single season is a gift. It's a gift, but the problem, most of us don't look at it as a gift, probably until we get into, the situationships, the relationships. But a single season is a gift for you as an individual, to find you, to do all these things for yourself. So my first thing I would say to all the single people who are looking forward to marriage is cultivate your single season. I call it cultivating your single season. Is like work your single season. Don't just be passive, be active in your single season as a single person. And what are you supposed to be doing? What are you supposed to be working on? Is finding you, find your authentic self, find your gift, find your purpose, work your gray areas. We have areas where we're like, okay, this, your finances, your attitude. So there is a lot that in the single season you have to do before you even look forward to like dating. You find your purpose, you find your gift, you know what you want, you know the things that you want. Not that when you get there and you're like, don't let the person define you. Find your identity. Don't let go into a relationship and let the person you meet there define you. Be clear with yourself before you want the person to be clear with themselves or to be clear with you. Have clarity. Know what you want. And with cultivating your single season, it's actually going to help you when you're picking, it's going to make easier for you the choosing. The choosing is going to be easier for you if you work your single season properly. You will know what you want. You'll have the non-negotiables or the negotiables. You will know what you clearly want. You will know. And for some of us who have waited, I don't want to wait long and settle wrong. I don't. Maybe I don't. Why? Imagine you wait long and then you settle wrong. Imagine that. So to avoid that, part of what you're supposed to do is cultivating your single season. It's healing. There's so much resources out there that someone can learn from. The people, you can observe the people, like you sometimes just be on the sidelines and watch and observe the single people, observe the married people, observe those who are starting the marriage, observe those who are divorcing the marriage, observe those who have been in the wrong run of 10, 20, 50 years. You can learn from those people. There's so much knowledge on the internet. The only problem is there is some fake, wrong information. So you have to be wise, I don't know, or discerning, or I'm a believer of let me consume the information, but then I'm going to filter. I'm going to filter what works for me. That comes along with self-awareness. If you're self-aware, you will know. You can consume so much information, but then also filter. There's so much resources out there you can learn from. The podcasts, the videos, there so much. And even the people around you. Personally, I'm an observer. And when I observe, I get the information, I analyze, I do whatever I do. So let's cultivate our single season. Let's become self-aware. Let's know what we want. Let's know who we are before actually knowing what we want, what we desire in the other partner. Get to know yourself. Then the next part, I say the three. So the next part I would say is don't wait. Like I said it before, don't wait long and settle wrong. If you haven't cultivated your single season, it's more chances are high you'll do that because you don't even know what you want. You don't know if you two, your visions can align, if your purpose can align, because as human beings, we're going to keep evolving. We're going to. So if I didn't work my single season, the chances are high that I'll settle wrong. I'm not saying that if you cultivate your single season, you may not. I'm not saying it's that you won't settle wrong. There may be chances when you do wrong, but there are high chances you do it right. So don't wait to settle wrong. What I'm saying is like and I'm looking at this in the potential versus patterns. You know how we always gauge people with their potential, like you settle with someone based on their potential, not their patterns. So you look at someone and they're like, okay, they look good, fine. Okay, they having this kind of job or they're doing this kind of business, and you just gauge them in a certain area. They come in a certain family, they dress a certain way, they drive this car, they come from this family, they speak well, have a great body, all those things, but you haven't watched the patterns, their character. And that is only possible when you don't let your feelings in during the dating season. Be sober. Be sober. Don't be drunk on feelings. I was going to say love, but no. Feelings. Don't get drunk on the feelings. Be sober so that you can watch this person. And it's not even because they're pursuing you, they'll most probably be nice, act, so good on their best behavior. But watch them, how they interact with other people. How do they talk with other people? How do they talk about their family? When they get pissed, how do they act when they get, and sometimes it's not supposed to be you. Just watch how they interact with the other person because you're human. So you'll probably at some point piss them off. Imagine they shout at you in public, man. Imagine they're shouting at someone in the public. So you're like, nah, they did them wrong. You will do them wrong too. So imagine they do that to you in the public. We need to be wise. We need to, especially for those who have waited for some time. I mean, I don't have the time to do it wrong another time. I don't. For me, I don't. Yeah. So watch the patterns because potential may not yield out, but patterns give you an evidence of, like, it shows you, gives you proof of, because you see, do they keep their word? They say this, did they keep it? Even in the tiniest details, you can get to know this person. Are they listening? Because listening takes, someone can sit and hear, but listening takes and someone to see the body language, to see, to understand, to hear the tone. Because when you know who you are, you will understand what you're looking for in a partner. And just watch, listen, have conversations about different topics so you can really get to know this person and watch out for the patterns. Because let me tell you, there's so many that have settled for potential. And potential refused to give fruits. Potential refused to yield out. It's like in the first one, they were like this, they did this, they had this, they had this. Yes, they're having a good job and it's bringing in some good money. How do they handle money? How? How do they handle money? Imagine you date someone who is suffering from arrivalism. They get the money and they're splashing it everywhere because they suffer arrivalism. Like, is it even a word? Malo passe. Malo. They're having malo. And they're like, how did I get myself into this? Because you didn't pay attention. If you did, you would see it. You would hear it. You would notice it.